Today in Cannabis News, the Michigan Marijuana Regulatory Agency receives a lawsuit as a result of a recent recall on certain cannabis products. Connecticut state health officials examine cases of consumption of fentanyl-tainted cannabis, and a bipartisan group of U.S. senators issue a letter encouraging the committee to work to implement the Safe Banking Act. It's Friday, November 26th, and this is your Trichomes Morning Buzz.
Broadcasting live from the Trichomes.com studios in Southern California. It's time for your Morning Buzz. We bring you late-breaking news that keeps you up to date with what's happening in the cannabis industry.
First up, the Michigan Marijuana Regulatory Agency has been sued by Viridis Laboratories, a Michigan-based cannabis testing company, as a result of a recent recall on certain cannabis products. The state's Cannabis Regulatory Department's recall of cannabis items assessed by Viridis Laboratories, according to the case submitted in the Michigan Court of Claims this week, was unwarranted, biased, and malicious. The recall is the latest and most egregious action by the MRA in a prolonged campaign of harassment aimed at Viridis, said David Russell, an attorney with Foster, Swift, Collins, and Smith, PC. Unfortunately, this latest effort by the MRA has caused huge disruption and chaos in the industry, harming small businesses and besmirching Viridis' reputation with no basis in science.
Next up, after several claims of people suffering opioid overdose indicators after stating they had merely consumed cannabis, Connecticut state health officials are examining cases of consumption of fentanyl-tainted cannabis. The cannabis screened positive for fentanyl, a particularly strong opioid that may be deadly in small quantities, in at least one of the incidences as of now, according to the Connecticut Department of Public Health. This is the first lab-confirmed case of marijuana with fentanyl in Connecticut, and possibly the first confirmed case in the United States, said DPH Commissioner Manisha Juthni in a statement. Since July, the DPH has received more than 36 reports of individuals who claimed they were merely consuming cannabis, yet needed to be resuscitated using naloxone.
Last up, a bipartisan group of U.S. senators who sit on the Senate Armed Services Committee have issued a letter encouraging the committee to work to implement the Safe Banking Act. The future of the cannabis financial services proposal will probably be determined by a conference committee in December, with lawmakers of the House and Senate debating on the details of the finalized National Defense Authorization Act and Omnibus Defense Budget Package for the fiscal year 2022. The lawmakers' letter asks that the panel's top members work to maintain the cannabis banking proposal in the official iteration of the package, which is seen as the Safe Banking Act's best chance of passing in Congress.
That was today's Buzz. Thanks for listening. For more cannabis news and insights from industry professionals and a place to discuss these stories and others, visit trichomes.com.
And be sure to catch up with all of our other cannabis industry-related podcasts like Hash It Out, Tech and Cannabis, or the International Cannabis Conversation wherever you get your podcasts. For trichomes.com, I'm RJ Balde.
And I'm Devin Liao. Have a great day.